guys, so for this video I'm going to be showing you tips and tricks to getting your splits fast. This video has been highly requested, so I'm so excited to be filming it for you. So as you can see, this is obviously a different background than where I normally film. If you guys didn't know, my mom owns a dance studio, so that is where I'm filming today. Anyways, let's get started. I am not a professional, but I did take dance lessons all my life, so yes. For your splits, please make sure you are on a flat surface. Try not to do it on grass where there's a bunch of bumps. Try to find somewhere that is flat as possible. Alright, so first tip I have for you is your lunges. What I like to do is have my right leg up, and basically all you're going to do is just push your hips forward. This stretch really helps the front of your hip right here, so it helps you to get closer to the ground in your split. Feel free to just hold this for a few seconds, maybe even a minute, but please make sure that your knee is above your ankle. Don't have your knee above your toe because that is really bad for your knee. And don't have your knee like this either. Right above your ankle, like that. Make sure that the front of your hips is pointing that way. You don't want your hip pointing out to the side because that can really damage your hips. And make sure to practice both sides because we don't want to be uneven. So same thing, this time left leg is in front. I'm just going to push forward. Again, making sure the front of your hip is pointing that way, and you just hold. Okay, so my second tip I have for you is kind of similar to what we just did with the lunges, but it's reversed. So what you're going to do is you're going to straighten your front leg straight out in front of you. Make sure both your hips pointing that way so that you're square. Let's put our hands on the ground. And if this is as far as you can go, that is great. And if you can go further, you can put your nose to your knee. You need more of a stretch, but I am still making sure that my hips are forward. Of course, we have to do it on the other side as well. You start in your lunge like this, and you straighten and go down, making sure our hips are still square, and we hold. Alright, so next tip I have for you, you will need just something that will lift your front leg a couple inches off of the ground. I am going to be using a yoga mat that we have here. For this tip, you are going to be in that straight leg lunge position with our front leg on our surface, making sure our hips are staying square, and we are just going to slide our back leg out. This is my good side, and this just helps stretch your front leg a little bit more and get you a better stretch, making sure our hips are still square. A good tip for testing if your hips are square is lifting your back leg, and it lifts 90 and it doesn't fall to the back like that or fall to the front. Please make sure that your front leg is straight and that there is no bend in your knee. If you are all the way down in your split, you can have your arms out like this, out in an L, straight up, or you can put your hands back like that. And you can look back. But that is only if you are completely flat on the ground. What do we have to remember? Do both sides. So same thing, straight leg lunge, and then slide your back leg out. So this is as far as I can go while keeping my hips square, and then we hold. I will not be doing the different arm positions because I'm not all the way down in my split, but if you are, go ahead. Try to stay up as tall as you can and not lean forward so much. And relax. Good job, guys. Make sure that your knees stay straight and they're not bending when you're stretching. Toes pointed, knees straight, and reach for your toes. This is a great stretch because it keeps your hips square the entire time. So it helps to train your hips in staying square. Now, I'm just going to briefly talk about your middle splits, or your splats as some people like to call it. I like to call it splats. If you can, find a wall that you can put your back on so that your posture is really good. You just open your legs as far as you can. You just hold. Feel free to hold. But please make sure your knees are straight. Smiley face is pointing up. Another tip for splats is to find a wall again and have the bottoms of your feet touching each other. And this is called butterfly stretch. You just hold here, flutter your butterfly wings a little bit if you want. If you don't really feel a stretch here, you can gently press on your knees. For best results, do each of these tips once every day, and eventually you will be able to get flat in your splits. Don't get discouraged if you're not seeing results as fastly as you like, but patience is key. Alright, so that was my tips and tricks video for getting your splits. Let me know if I should do more tutorial videos like this one. All my social medias are down below if you want to show me your progress. And thank you for watching this video. Stay confident, stay positive, share it if it helped, and I'll see you guys next week. That's it for today, folks!